So Playboi Carti for about a few months. Actually, I can't even say that because he hasn't dropped in I think a month or two. Heck, it might be two. Or honest to God, it might be three. I don't remember whenever he dropped Ketamine. Because that's the newest one. He has dropped six total singles. That everyone thought was from an album, and maybe it still is. Maybe there's an album. Maybe there's not an album. No one really knows. We thought this was the start of a rollout, and it did not become the start of a rollout. It was supposed to probably, and then it just never did. It hasn't amounted to anything. So we kind of just have these singles that aren't even on streaming platforms. They're on like Instagram and YouTube, and no real way to nowhere to know where it's going. They're all except Different Day and part of 2024. They're all like deep Cardi voice songs, so it's kind of nice to have a better sample size of it. I guess. But anyway, I'm going to be ranking all of these singles. The first one, as you can see right here, is Ketamine. Honestly, my least favorite. It's so like quick, it doesn't have time to sit, and it doesn't sound that good to me. Like the production doesn't really sound that good. I don't like his voice over that kind of production. I don't know. It doesn't match with me. It doesn't mesh with me as well as the other ones did, because I actually really after this one I really like the rest of them. Actually, no. After the next one, they all are like great, but I think this one's just it's kind of mid, to be honest with you. The next song is Different Day. This was the first one, the start of all these singles. This is like a lighter voice Cardi, and I actually like this one, but I don't think it's fantastic or anything. I mean, it's cool, really. I mean, there's nothing too awful much to say about it. I mean, it's just a nice beat. His lighter voice does sound good on it. I have to say this real quick. I'm not like a Playboi Carti glazer or nothing like that. I'm obviously a fan and I really like his music, but I'm not going to sit here and gush over every single song he drops. And this one's just cool. It's a decent Playboi Carti song. I like it. I like it a lot. I won't even say I like it a lot. I like it. It's cool. I haven't went back to it ever since the couple of times I've listened to it. There's nothing too awfully notable about it. It's a cool Playboi Carti song. Now starts the point of the ones I actually did really like, and I'm going to gush over them a little bit. The next one is Evil Jordan. A cool, hard song. I remember I really liked the snippet, actually, whenever I first heard it, but I love the beat and his flow over it. It's great. I love that energy. This kind of like deep voice, it's almost evil. Like it sounds like malicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, he's aggressive, and I think that's cool. I like this. I'm pretty sure this is the one. I don't remember if this dropped after Backrooms. Did it or did it not? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it did. It did, because I was off a high after Backrooms, and I really like this one. I love his hat in this picture is insane, by the way. I love this one. The energy is great. I love the flow switch up whenever he does that, like the Swamp Izzo little part that the snippet was. It sounds great. I think it's fantastic. I love this song a lot. I come back to it a lot. It's really short. It's only like a minute 59 seconds. Perfect length for this type of beat and this type of like song it is. Really nice song. Honestly, there's so much time in between these singles and the album probably that I don't really want these singles on the album. But if I had to pick a couple of them, it'd probably be like the ones above this and Evil. Like I hope this one's on the album. I definitely think it's good energy. I like it. Now, my top three, I love. Like, I love Hood by Air. It's a great, hard song with a perfect beat that just sound. Now, I know I called Evil Jordan, like evil and malicious. This one is like that, but on crack. Like, it's hard. That's really the best thing to say about it. It's just hard. I do think that if he kind of did his lighter voice over a really hard beat like this and maybe did like a switch up like he did on 2024, it probably would have made it like even better. But I'm not going to complain and not fixate on what could be, and I'm taking what it is now. Sorry, I had like a weird like taste come back in my mouth or whatever. Anyway, this is a great song, and it also spawned a great moment. Like, I felt like the world was at peace when this dropped, because like I went to Twitter, right? Which I'm not gonna lie, I like to go and see like discourse between, but like whenever there's a new release, I like to go see what people are saying about it. Everyone loved this song. Everyone did. Even people who didn't even like Playboi Carti that much were like, this song's actually pretty good. So it felt like the world came together. You know what I'm saying? Not even just by me. I come back to this one often, or like not like I can't really go back to any of them that often because they're not on Spotify, but like whenever I go to SoundCloud to listen to songs that ain't on Spotify, this is the first one I play. Well, actually, it's the second, but now I know for sure this was the second one he dropped, 2024. This one is great. To me, this is the, like, I don't know, this is definitely the more, like, the best, like, it's like a chill song. Like, I feel like all the other ones are focused on, besides A Different Day, are focused on being hard and being, like, evil and malicious sounding. And this one's kind of just a vibe. Like, he's in his little gas station making the music video. It's a vibe. It's a good time. It's a good listen. His light, like, higher pitched voice sounds great over the beat for a little bit. And then the switch, the switch is hard. And his deep voice goes over it, too. And it sounds great. It's a great switch up. I'm glad the beat didn't I'm glad the beat didn't switch with it. It was just his voice. This one definitely, I feel like sometimes I can wake up every once in a while and this be the best one. The beat goes over it great, and he goes over it great. Now, I'm gonna be honest, there isn't really much like I can say about certain, like these Playboi Carti songs, because I mean, when it comes to like their depth, there's not much depth to any of them. It's just nice beat, good like flow over it. You know, it's fun. That you don't really go to Playboi Carti for that, and that's one reason I love him. Not love him, love his music. You know what I meant. I'm trying to avoid sounding like I'm glazing too much. I ain't gonna lie. Now this one is the best one. Backrooms. I was already Backroom, I should say. I was already excited because I seen there's like the little Travis feature, and I can't say he carries, but I love his verse. All right. Now the only reason I'm saying he's not carrying is because the hook is so good, and like the pounding like bell in the beat, it's amazing. Like the I don't even know what instrument that is. It's not like a ding or like a bell. It's like I guess I could call it a bell. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what instrument it is. You know what I'm talking about though. Playboy's verse is kind of like run of the mill, and it's kind of like a normal little Playboi Carti song until Travis comes on, and the beat, or not the beat, the hook. And Carti does this thing where like his voice will be going deep, and then he makes it like ultra deep, and then it sounds good over this beat. It's the perfect mix between like you can kind of chill to it, but it's also kind of evil sounding. And I don't know, it's a nice vibe. It fits a lot of moods. When I'm going to SoundCloud to listen to songs that ain't on Spotify, this is the first song I listen to, and it's great. Now that is all I can really say about the Playboi Carti songs. I like them all, they're in their own way. Ketamine is the only one that I've really thought has been mid, just outright mid. If I am excited to see a Playboi Carti album, I would love to see it. I'd love to see what kind of take he does on it. He'll probably mess up the scene again. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see that, and there we go. That's all I can really say.